All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this exhibition of Tetris the Grandmaster. Throughout the years, we've been showing some insane TGM skills, obviously not as great as the Japanese. And I think now is the time to show that some of the game modes are actually very accessible because there have been talks about it. And I'd like to give a big shout outs to Color Thief, who not even with his videos got me into playing TGM, but also showed that consistency is key by doing something that he tried at AGEQ 2015 but couldn't quite get it. And I'm gonna do it now. All right, are we ready? And 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So you might be noticing something weird, like I'm not playing as fast as I'm used to. That's because I'm only playing with my right hand. And I'm going to do that for the rest of this game, up until either I complete it or I top out. The beginning is actually very, very difficult. Because I try to get... that was lucky, okay. I try to get all the conditions to get the highest grade in the game. And that actually comes with a few like grade requirements and time requirements. And that's gonna make it more difficult on myself. But hopefully it goes all right. So yeah, basically the lesson in this is that everything is a matter of consistency. There's always a move that is simple enough for you to not go out of your way. And basically, the simpler the move, the better it's going to be on your brain. So right here, I did like a little double. That is of some help. And generally, if I don't know what to do exactly with a piece, I can just put it to the side with the thing that I'm doing right here. Oh, not exactly what I wanted, but I can actually make that fine. If I get a T, or I guess this is fine. Well, the T comes out right afterwards. That's Tetris for you. So the way this game works is you need to get to a maximum level, and level is goes up by 1. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, lucky again. Level goes up by 1 every time we have a piece spawning, like a tetramino, or a line is cleared. And the first constraint to get Grandmaster is to get to level 300 in less than 4 minutes and 15 seconds, so that's going to be a little tough. Also, I'm quite low. Actually, that was quite a good time for section 2, so I should be fine. This game has a very interesting randomizer. People think that it's just like it requires too much thinking, but actually there's a lot of stuff that is just like completely automated. I even sometimes compare it to a fighting game, namely the third one, because it's just like it's a lot of evaluating some situations. Generally, there's a bunch of shapes and they correspond to a type of input, and you do the input, and it works. Well, most of the time. Oh, not exactly what I wanted. My button went a little crazy there. Not what I wanted either. Okay, at least I got that. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least I got the time requirement, but so I'm gonna try freeing this whole thing and pray for a line piece. There it is. Okay. Okay, the thing that really matters right now, the gravity is going super up, and that's generally a thing with TGM. Generally, you will have to deal with high gravity. And that makes it so that you have to deal with quite a bunch of unpleasant quirks with the game. But generally, how it goes is if you, like, don't make holes, but if you have to make a hole, it's better if it's to the sides. Because the faster the piece is going to go to the bottom, the less choice I will have to put it somewhere, right? So if it's to the side, I can decide what block I put inside. Okay. And we got away from this. It's okay to make mistakes. Okay. One thing, I'm not gonna put the line piece directly into the well because it wouldn't have made a Tetris. And right now I kinda need Tetrises because the next part is the score requirement. And score requirement is quite difficult. I need to get to 40,000 by the end of this section right now. Okay, I slowed down a little bit because that would have been too hard. Okay, good. Doesn't work the other way around. This is not like... This is very unlike Puyo Puyo Tetris. A lot of the rotations won't work. Yeah, there we go. Alright. We got the score requirement, so now we can... It's gonna be quote-unquote smooth sailing from now on. Okay, so there's this hole, but that's actually fine. So I went a little like out of my way to make sure that I would clear this hole to the left. So I pretty much covered the well, which leaves me no choice but to clear up what's on the right. And I have no choice but to have a line piece. There it is. I think this shape is okay-ish. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm actually thirsty. Could somebody fetch me a... Oh! Alright, I think this is gonna be the first ever Grandmaster with a clear for me. Can somebody get me some water? Stay hydrated, bot. Thank you. My my true inspiration. Okay. Nice. I actually did the unthinkable. So I'm gonna block this. It doesn't. It quote unquote doesn't matter. Because yeah, if I get like good luck, and I do, I can actually free myself from those. It's okay to make mistakes. Alright, and now I'll try to speed it up as much as I possibly can. I'm getting a little unsafe there, just risking it out for some extra Tetrises. That one is tough. Okay, at least this one doesn't block the well, but this one will, so that's a problem. I need to find whatever that can help me and cover this mess. Okay, I'll try that, and then this. Oh. Okay, if I get the blue jay, and I get a blue jay, we're out of the woods. Okay. Alright, so that's well one taken care of. The problem is right now nothing is pyramid shaped, so the block kind of come and can fit into holes, and that's a real problem. Such is the way of fixing holes that are near the center. I have to do this like that because I actually don't have a lot of leverage when it comes to maneuvering line pieces. And I'm not getting the line piece. Yeah. Alright, that's a shame, but at least, you know, I got to show some stuff at least. So the funny thing about my nickname, it's 4 letters, and in the arcades they only have 3. So I put DHQ, which is double-handed Klex, so that I could actually make that joke with the one. So it's right-handed Klex, and so that was it for one-handed play. And now, since the incentive has been met, I will ask for duct tape. Okay. Very well. I might actually need some scissors. I need I need to make sure that I won't be losing either my headset or my glasses. I'm sorry. This is gonna be this is gonna be quite something. So we're trying to tape my Hold on, let me just check if it's gonna work, because right now my headset is actually putting my glasses onto them, but the thing is the headset gonna... I don't know if the headset is gonna stay where it is. Maybe we should add some duct tape onto the headset and onto my head. Are you fine with this? I'm sorry. Yeah, well, we'll do something quite interesting. It's done by some of the Japanese players, and they have their own memes. So I'm importing some fresh memes from Japan, and I hope you're going to enjoy it, because it is extremely ridiculous, and I haven't completed a game of it. Yeah, I guess like
we could go around the net. We could do a chin.
Yeah, we can do a chin. That's actually pretty good. All right, let's do a chin. Apologies for the sound. I hope it works okay. This is all fine. I think, yeah. Oh, wow, that's much better. Okay. Yeah, this probably works. And I need the code, but I don't know how to put it.
like upwards. Okay, we're ready to go. So this is Tetris. The pieces go from bottom to up. Remember, kids, it's okay to make mistakes, but some mistakes you recover less quickly from them. Yeah, so that's a thing. If I do really well, that's gonna be a 13-minute joke. And some other problems are going to kick in, like, well, not only you're upside down, which is not how the human body is supposed to work, but the problem... Oh, hello. Don't worry about it. Oh, well. Maybe worry about it? Oh. I'll try it again. I'll try it again. Don't worry. Don't worry. Something... Yeah, something weird happened. Oh. No, wait. Up? Down? What is the code? Down, up, down, CBA. Down, up, down, CBA. Up, down, up, CBA. Hey! We're back. We're back, everybody. You paid for it, so I might as well put a good show, you know? It's quite important. So actually, some people have played Rev mode, and I'm gonna give some shoutouts to some people who couldn't be there, because that was supposed to be hopefully some form of European meeting, but due to circumstances that we couldn't actually do anything about it, Proto and Kai were supposed to come, and Kai is actually a very, very good Rev mode player, but they don't play like this. They just play it with the you know, the stick on their laps, and they do the normal thing, except the thing is reversed. And I think they're the only one who got Rev mode and 20G. And 20G is pretty much maximum gravity. This is fine, I guess. No, that's not gonna twist. You would think that it twists, but actually it doesn't. The way the rotations happen in this game is basically they all happen on some form of, like, they happen on ground. So if the thing happens that it's gonna shift like down as if there's some sort of invisible ceiling, then it's not gonna work. That's the gist of it. Okay, I'm gonna do a faster placement here because the gravity is so low in this game that it's not worth it to just make the pieces slide and wait for them in some cases. Okay. So now the problems are starting to come. My head is probably red right now. Also, my wrists are actually hurting a little bit because I'm not like my hands are usually flat on the control stick, and right now they're not at all. They're directly like inside, like into the thing, like super hardcore. So, oh, nice. I guess I can also give not only a shout outs to Proto and Kai, but to Burb, who wanted to be there for commentating, as he did the 2 other years. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite do it. Okay. There is one... Okay, there are many disadvantages to playing like this. But there is one in particular. Is now I have to read the time in, backwards. So I think I'm okay for time, because I think I read like a 3:31. I'm glad that I'm hearing yeah from the crowd. Yeah, I'm having your support. That's very humbling. Okay. That was 4:13, so that was barely under the 4-minute and 15 mark, but I really wanted to get a GM. So, blame me, I guess. You can blame me for a lot of other things too, but... So right now I have to stack solid. So that way I can... my voice is funny, hey! Because if I stack for Tetrises, then I'm gonna get the score requirement quite easily. Also, there are some twists that you can do in this game. They're quite nice. Although you're probably seeing them backwards, or upside down, or whatever. Yeah, this is not very pedagogic right now. I think you're... I don't know if you're missing in on the fun. At least you can see the time and the level and everything, so you can kind of have an idea of how the game works, which is nice. Nice. That one is pretty tough to do. Well, actually not really, but it's pretty tough to do right now. And those twists are also pretty difficult. This is the part where I'll have to be quite precise, because you have to use what's called IRS, and that's instant rotation system. You can see sometimes the pieces are spawning like rotated. Oh, okay. And that does a little sound like right here. Twing, twing. That's very interesting. It makes it so that playing at like higher gravity is way more manageable than it actually should be. Because the pieces actually spawn in positions where it actually gets stuck and stuff. But if you actually use IRS, it won't be the case anymore. And now I'm sweating. This is, I don't know if it's good physical exercise, but it definitely is some form of exercise. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I kind of wanna get this over with. I appreciate all of your donations, but I mean it said show, it didn't say complete. Also, I was pointed out by a bunch of very nice French people, namely Link Boss, that I could have done it like in a way that's less strenuous. But I mean, I needed to make it like completely Japanese, so you don't mess with traditions, man. I'm actually too low. I can't see everything like quite this low. I should probably like I should probably be able to top out. That will probably help. That's probably a good idea. So you can see, like, at the beginning I was stacking kind of slow, just to be extra safe. And now on maximum gravity, there's actually a lot of stuff that actually is not gonna go wrong, I say, as the thing actually does not what I want it to do. But okay. Because when the gravity is high, you don't... You know, some of the pieces are gonna get stuck, so you know exactly where to maneuver and such. That's gonna work. Yep. They'll have the well. Put it here. No, that was a mistake. That made things more difficult. Yeah, and the T, you can't rotate the T in this position. You can in TGM3, actually. They realized that a lot of newcomers were having problems with it. But yeah, the T is it can't rotate out of this. A lot of people are gonna call me out on that, so I'm just like anticipating it. Okay, at least I have this well, so I can do that. Ah, crap. It definitely is physical exercise. Right now my legs are shaking. I tried to make this as much of a surprise as possible, so I didn't thoroughly train for it. I mean, you know, it's just mind game, you know? Actually, yeah. Actually, I'm glad I didn't practice that. That would have been a massacre. I would have gone home, I would have been like a complete mess. People would have been like, what kind of holidays did you have? Oh well. You don't want to know. I don't want to be reminded of that. Some of my colleagues are probably even watching, in which case, hey! Okay. Okay, so the final background is a baby. It's even trippier that I see it upside down. It's just like, I really don't know what to think of this now. I feel like it's Sonic. It's Sonic's Embryo trying to do a spin dash. Yeah, so there's a lore, I guess, in these games. The first one has biological theme. The second one has like mechanical theme, and the third one is planets. And so, yeah, the third one has some form of like, it shows black holes and such. Shows like suns burning, stuff like that. This one shows a bunch of viruses, which is kind of weird. And it shows the brain. It showed the brain like right before. Alright, whatever. I'm done.
Somebody, I need help. That I'm pretty sure it's gonna hurt, but go for it. Go for it full force. Ah, no, actually.
Oh.
Oh, oh, whoa, yeah, I feel it now. Pain.
Steve. Okay.
Oh, ho, 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 wow.
I just yank it.
Don't yank it. You were doing fine, actually. It was like hurtful, but not very hurtful. Okay, cool. All right. I'm really glad it got completed. The reason why I didn't get GM is simply because, oh man, you can sit on a chair. That's amazing. All right, we're gonna switch to TGM3, and I'll explain there why I didn't get GM. You'll see.
While we quickly set up this final part of the Tetris, I've got a donation over here. We've got a $25 donation from Anonymous saying, "My contribution for the 50K mark and for the children. Thank you everyone for the awesome work. Hugs!"
You are someone who can change the world we live in. Don't wait around and let it slip away, 'cause it's all you've got. Stand up and make a move. Stand up and make a move. Stand up and make a move. Yeah, make a move.
While we're setting up, let me remind you that there's still a donation incentive open for Tekken 7. Shirdo will showcase the special chapter on the hardest difficulty. It will basically be a battle against a crazy AI variant of Shin Akuma, who reads inputs, has invisible moves and instant teleports. It seems like definitely something really difficult, so you know, you want to see that, right? So please, it will be right for the next run, Tekken 7, so make sure you quickly get those donations in for that.
Don't let me go, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. Save me now, save me now, 'cause you're the only one who can keep me from going. Tomorrow you'll get a taste of your medicine. Tomorrow I'll disappear.
QLX, I think I'm speaking on behalf of the room and the entire stream when I just say that was the most amazing upside down commentary whilst playing Tetris ever.
Can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can. After some much needed rest and break, I can finally talk about